Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Farmer Jolly and this is our Let's Play series on Moss Valley. Now, unfortunately, this is the second intro that I've done for this episode because we unfortunately lost half of the recording due to a power cut. I have now changed some settings on my recording software, so hopefully if we have another power cut, we won't have that issue again. But unfortunately, we have lost half of the recording, so we've managed to pick up where we can, but things like the field that we were harvesting, that's been completed, and I've started ploughing it, and we have made a start on harvesting this field. So yeah, we'll carry on. But unfortunately, we have lost a fair chunk of the recording. We will, like I say, get this field done and move on into the next in-game month in a bit, I would assume, and get the harvest started on that big field. I think the plan is we'll get probably 2 or 3 headlands done. The tractor and trailer are over here ready and waiting, and we're going to do these headlands in third person in this view, and because I can keep swapping the camera angle so that we can make sure we harvest everything. And then once we've got the headlands done, we will set the vehicle control add-on and go in cab for a bit. Or I've just noticed that on my second screen we're actually at 73% full. I'm playing with Sim dashboard enabled, so I can see the fill level of the combine while the HUD is off. So we'll just come past here and back up ever so slightly so we don't lose the straw, and then if we pipe out, so if I bring the HUD up, you can see we're 77% full, which is what my second screen is telling me on my tablet screen. So it makes sense to quickly empty it now while we're next to the trailer, and then we don't have to worry about it for hopefully another headland. So we'll get this emptied, we'll get another 2 headlands done, and then we'll start on the up and down rows. So I'll put this into a time lapse and I will see you in a bit. Well, I was going to end the episode and finish this off myself, off screen, but I, as you're aware, had a couple of power cuts, and I thought I'd only lost part of the episode, but I've actually lost quite a lot of the episode. So, the bits that I've lost, we finished harvesting the first field that we were doing in the last episode, and baling, etc. We collected the bales, and we have a worker ploughing that field. There we go. So you can see we've got the worker ploughing the field. There is I only manage to save a tiny bit of a time lapse of doing this, but because we had a time lapse of ploughing this field. But anyway, so we've lost that, and obviously starting this field. So we're not going to end the episode where I was going to end the episode, because otherwise it's going to be incredibly short. So we're going to carry on. We'll get this field done, and we will need to begin baling. I see. I turned too early there. Shouldn't have done that. But anyway, so yeah, it's not ideal. Bit frustrating, but unfortunately, because I hadn't changed the settings at that point, the file was recorded as an MP4 format, and due to the power cuts, the videos were corrupted and I can't use them, unfortunately. So yeah, we've got about 67% of a tank in this combine. If I pull the HUD up, it is currently about 9 o'clock. We need to bale this entire field so that we can plough it. But if we just pull up the HUD, we're still not sure what we're going to plant yet, but we've got a bit of time before we can actually start planting things. We've got until November for if we just plant wheat again in this field, or we could do something different in March. So we've got a bit of time. So I think the priority is going to be finishing this field off, and then we will probably move into the next in-game month and make a start on harvesting that big field. That's annoyed me that we've lost a lot of that recording. But anyway, we will crack on. It's getting quite dark, so at least we've got some good lights on this. And we've probably got a couple of passes left, but I'm not hopeful we're going to get it all in the combine, in the trailer even. So we might have to run the combine back with an open tank. We will see. I might decide just to run the trailer back, unload it, then come back and actually, we were going to get another trailer. I'm just wondering if it's better to get another trailer or not. No, we won't. If we need to, we'll run the trailer back and then come back and get it. It's not too far away. So, anyway, I will get the rest of this field done, and I will see you in a minute. Welcome back from that short break. It is about 5:45 in the morning of August, and we have finally started harvesting the biggest field we've got. Now, we haven't actually had a look to see how much we've harvested. As you can see, we have got the combine on a worker. There's no straw to collect from this field, which is brilliant because otherwise it's going to take us ages. But if we come down to here, so we've got 58,265 litres of wheat, and the best price for wheat is December, so we should get around 700 for that, which would be brilliant. The max at the moment is 510, and we've currently got 62,717 litres of oats. Now, when's the best time for oats? Again, that's December. So the max price is 924, and we could get over 1,200. So yeah, we're definitely keeping a hold of those. We do have quite a bit of silage, which is January, and straw, which is also December. Yeah, it was worth keeping on to those for a little bit. So we'll have a quick look at the store, see if there's anything that we are likely to need. Now we're in a different month. Nope, don't think there's anything we need there. Are there any contracts that we could take out while that's underway harvesting? There's a lot of baling again. I think we'll leave baling for a little bit. Ooh. Turn it into hay bales. That might be a good one to do, actually. Borrow their equipment, because it's got some big equipment. Fertilising forage, a few harvesting. Right, so that was field 53. Let's have a quick look. Right, where are we? Field 53. Isn't that the one we just did? I might borrow their equipment. I think we'll borrow their equipment for 86,000. I think it would be silly to not do that, especially if we borrow their equipment. There we go. And is that? No, that's the tractor I can hear. Oh, okay, we can't tab to it. So let's... It did take it out, didn't it? Let's just check. It didn't. That's a pain, so obviously we've lost that contract. But there shouldn't be, if we jump over to the store, there shouldn't be anything. Yeah, it's not accepted the contract. I don't know why it does that. There shouldn't... Yeah, this is empty. If anyone knows why it does that, I'd be really interested to know, because I definitely took that contract out, and it's not there. So yeah, it's happened a couple of times now. So if you do know why that is, please let me know down in the comments below, because I'm really at a loss. Anyway, let's turn the engine off of that for a minute and find the combine, which is got the HUD 43% complete, and we've got a much better yield. Let's just jump out and have a quick look. Yes, we've got 80% yield potential, and we've got an expected yield of 79%. So potential yield of 2.25 tonnes per acre, and we should have over 103,000 litres. That would be good. So we'll might as well use the Massey, but we need to bale that other field. So we'll hitch back up to the baler. We've got a lot of straw bales. Can't say exactly how many because they're bales, not in a storage area. But we've got a lot, I can say that much for certain. And yeah, it's going to be busy. We're going to actually probably should keep the HUD up because we can see when that worker's full, and therefore we need to run and empty them. So we will get ourselves back over to that field. I'm hopeful it won't take too long. We do still have that mod installed that will slow us down and stop us when the baler is full. So it should be relatively easy, and it's a much smaller field. And obviously this is our last lot of straw that we need to bale for our fields. If we take out a harvesting contract where there's straw, it might be worth collecting that straw, because then we've got an added harvest income when we come to sell it, like we did with the silage bales. So at the moment we've got, I say only, we've got £100,000, which is pretty good going. But I'm hopeful that when we start selling all of our crops towards the end of the year, we're going to have a lot of money. That's the hope anyway. So let's just pull in, try and get ourselves positioned to collect every little bit. We can unfold this baler. Let's turn the beacons off. Turn automatic drop on. Activate it up. And we can make a start. As I've always said, when it comes to this, I don't mind if we miss a little bit, but if we've got the bulk of it, then that's absolutely brilliant. So I'll put this back into a time lapse. Like I said, we might have to jump back to the Fent and empty the combine, but I'm not sure how many times we're going to have to do that. I'd assume probably a couple of times before we get this field finished. But anyway, I'll put this into time lapse and I will see you in a bit. So I think we will call it there for this episode. It's been productive, despite the fact that we've lost half of the episode, or half the recording. It's still been quite productive. So, as always, I really do hope you've enjoyed watching the episode, and if you have, it would mean a lot if you'd be able to like the video and even subscribe to the channel. And if you have enjoyed it, hopefully we'll see you back here for the next episode, where hopefully we'll be able to get these fields finished, And like I say, if you've got any ideas for what to plant next, let me know down in the comments below. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.